Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's episode of Dorm News, where we tackle the most precise topics with a sprinkle of insight and a dash of humor. I'm your host, Arsen Zaharov, and tonight we are diving into one of the most transformative technologies of current society, artificial intelligence, and in which sphere you would imagine? In a healthcare, life-saving one. So from life-saving innovations to ethical dilemmas, AI's role in healthcare is nothing short of revolutionary. But as always, there are multiple sides to this story, and we've got quite a lineup for you. Joining us first is an expert all in AI in healthcare, ready to show us why we should change the doctors to AI in our hospitals. Then we have Francesco, a real-life user whose story is a heartwarming but also a tech-savvy. Of course, balance is the key, so we also invited the expert who had the concerns about implementation of AI in our society. And because no panel is complete without a twist, we invited someone who believes AI will take over the world and will control us, our conspiracy theorist. Let's start with our expert who is all in AI healthcare. Imagine a world where the doctors are free from paperwork, diagnoses are going much faster, and the treatment is more personalized. Sounds like a science fiction, but according to our expert, it's not even the future, it's happening right now. Take it away, Mario Periotto, and convince us why AI is a superhero we didn't know we needed.
Hello, thank you for having me. Applying AI in healthcare. It's an amazing idea. It has so much potential, and I truly believe we should do everything we can to explore and support it. Firstly, AI can be used for administrative tasks in hospitals and also clinics. Think about it. Companies in so many industries already use AI to manage data, schedule appointments, and handle all kinds of paperwork. So there is no reason why hospitals cannot apply it in the same way. For example, at the Mayo Clinic, the world-famous medical center in Minnesota, they're already using AI systems for patient scheduling, and these tools have reduced the time it takes to organize appointments by 40%. So that means that staff can focus more on helping patients instead of just being there and doing paperwork. Secondly, AI can help with more technical tasks, like analyzing medical scans such as MRIs and X-rays. AI can definitely spot things that humans might miss, or at least it can work faster than humans. A good example of this is actually in London at the Moorfields Eye Hospitals. There they partnered with Google DeepMinds. They created an AI system that can detect over 50 different eye diseases, and they have a 94% accuracy rate, so at least as good as a human specialist, if not better. This kind of technology is really amazing for catching diseases early, when they are still much easier to treat. Finally, there is this bigger application of AI in prevention and personalized treatments. So a well-developed AI can analyze a person's medical history, genetics, lifestyle, and recommend tailored treatments. They're doing this already in the US at Stanford Medicine, for example. They're using AI to predict heart attack risk. And they're doing this in patients that aren't even showing any symptoms yet. So that means that the doctors can take really preventive measures and save these people's lives. So this kind of personalized healthcare is definitely the future. It's really about treating people as individuals and giving them the best solution that works for them specifically. So in conclusion, that's really why I support the use of AI in healthcare, because it can make everything more efficient, accurate, and also personalized. And it's really not about replacing medical experts, but it's simply about helping them do their jobs better. So I definitely think we should support any innovation that goes in this direction.
Next up, we have Francesca, who has seen firsthand how AI can make a difference in the healthcare, from the AI-powered health bracelets to 24/7 chatbots. Francesca's experience shows us the human side of AI technologies and AI revolution. Over to you, Francesco. Tell us why you're ready to swipe right on AI in healthcare.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Francesco. I'm an Italian MBA student. So honestly, I've been super into artificial intelligence and digital tech. It's crazy how much it's changing everything around us. Anyway, I think that AI has completely changed the way I deal with healthcare. That's for some experience I'm just gonna tell you. Indeed, when I was a kid, I remember that going to the doctor was awful, just a nightmare for me. I can still picture those waiting rooms just by sitting there with my dad or my mother forever for hours flipping through old magazine. Bored in my mind, it was slow, frustrating, and honestly kind of pain. But now everything is different. Last year, for example, I was in Milan and I went for an health check for the hospital at the hospital, and they told me about this AI-powered bracelet offered by healthspecialist.it was the company, yeah, an Italian startup company. And wow, that's awesome because it tracks like my heartbeats, my heart pressure, my blood pressure, sorry, and then all like different features, even my sleep, different features just in one time, just with a different small bracelet. It basically connects to an app by using AI, machine learning, and other advanced technologies like IoT also, in order to analyze everything and give like tips to stay healthy through an application. So that's not the coolest part because there's also a chatbot that's available 24/7. Like if I have any question about my health status or just whatever, I can just ask it and it gives me a instant feedback. So I don't need to go to the doctor anymore. It's just like I have control. I feel like I have control of my own health every single moment. But here's the best part. I recommended it to a family friend who has heart issues, and it literally saved her life. This bracelet, I don't know how, but it managed to detect like signs of a possible earth attack incoming before she even feel anything. Then she managed to go to the hospital, and she's fine now. So it's amazing, like how AI can predict stuff like this. It's like the future is already here. So I think that, just to summing up, that's just the beginning. Imagine that maybe one day this kind of technologies through AI will be available to everyone, no matter the place, the culture, how much money does they have. Just healthcare will be faster, easier, and more personalized to everybody. So AI is already doing so much, and I can't wait to see what's next. It's just cool, It's a revolution.
But not everyone is on board of AI train. Our next guest bring a critical perspective, reminding us to pump the brakes before we handle the stethoscope to the machines. Are we racing ahead without considering the ethical and practical risks? Let's hear from Prakhar Tiwari, who will make you think twice before letting a machine prescribe your medication.
Hello. As a researcher at Google DeepMind, I've spent over 5 years exploring the intersection of artificial intelligence and healthcare innovation. People often confuse my stances against AI, but all I want to do is to raise awareness to critically assess the technology around us. Today, I'll share insights into how AI is transforming healthcare, from early diagnosis to personalized medicine and the exciting future that we envision. Well, AI's role in disease diagnosis has been groundbreaking. Algorithms such as convolutional neural networks have achieved diagnostic accuracies that even rival today's expert radiologists. Take diabetic retinopathy or skin cancer as example. AI tools can analyze medical images, flag abnormalities with speed and precision. Companies like Google Health, IBM Watson, and Arteris are leading in this space, using artificial intelligence to automate the radiology task, detect conditions like cardiac arrest efficiently and effectively. Looking ahead, AI will integrate multi-omic data to predict disease susceptibility even before symptoms manifest. Imagine a world where your genetic blueprints help preempt illness years before in advance. In pharmaceutical research, AI accelerates drug discovery by analyzing millions of molecular compounds. Companies like in silico medicine are pioneering AI-based platforms to identify potential treatments, cutting years of developmental cycle. AI systems also optimize clinical treatment plans to individual patients. For instance, the digital twin technology, a virtual replica of patients' physiology, can help simulate treatment outcome before they are applied in real life. You need to understand how big it is. This means that the treatments can be tested for your body without being tested on your body. This allows clinicians to refine therapies for the maximum efficacy. Now, let's talk about the future of AI in healthcare. It is incredibly promising, yet we must address the key challenges. Algorithmic biases in artificial intelligence models could exacerbate healthcare inequities, particularly for the underrepresented groups. Furthermore, we need to be vigilant about the ethical implications of AI. especially regarding data privacy. Like robust frameworks like GDPR in Europe set a very, very strong foundation, but continuous oversight is very essential. However, the open science and collaborative data sharing initiatives are crucial for that building to build fair, transparent, and inclusive systems. Moreover, ethical framework will be essential for AI to become more embedded in clinical workflow. We must ensure that while machines augment decision making, human oversight remains central. By doing this, we also make sure that we follow and move towards the goals, Sustainable Development Goals number 3, number 9, and number 10. And as a conclusion, as AI continues to evolve, it will redefine healthcare, enhancing early detection, enabling personalized treatment, and democratizing access to advanced medical care. At DeepMind and across the industry, we put our best efforts in leveraging AI's potential responsibly to ensure that it benefits you. And one day, the use of AI will become an inseparable part of human life. Thank you for having me on the show.
And now, for the moment you all been waiting for. That's the part where the news meets entertainment. Our conspiracy theorist claims that AI isn't just changing the healthcare, it's plotting world domination, starting with your blood pressure monitor. Bold claims, but hey, it's a dorm news and we're here not scared and we're not shy to show some spicy stuff. Luli, tell us why we are be scared of our fitness apps, and remember, no tinfoil caps on the camera please.
Hi, I'm Luli, and I believe the topic of AI in healthcare is super exciting, but let's be real, it has a downside too. I would like to show you some facts I have gathered. For example, have you ever thought that AI could just be a sneaky way of big companies to take over healthcare or make tons of billion money while ignoring actual patient care? I must say, I'm genuinely worried AI is going to replace doctors and nurses altogether. It's unsettling when I imagine a robot telling me what's wrong with my body, with my appendix. I need a human being that speaks my language. Then there's the whole privacy thing. AI systems are stealing our health data. Okay, maybe they're a little bit erratic, but honestly, they're valid concerns. For example, in 2019, a big scandal happened when Google partnered with a healthcare system in the US called Ascension. They quietly collect data from millions of patients and without informing them. And for sure, people are not happy with that. Another vivid example is the case of 1.7 million patient records being transferred to DeepMind Health in the arm of Google. The UK's data watchdog found that this transfer lacked a proper legal basis. Cases like that just shows us the mistrust we have with AI, even if the intention wasn't malicious. Another issue is over-reliance. Imagine a doctor gets a diagnosis from an AI system and doesn't double-check, and AI gets it wrong. Boom. Now the patient is stuck with a misdiagnosis. It's just like GPS. It tells you to turn right, you turn it, and there's nothing there. Sure, you might think GPS is the best thing. Trust me, there's no room for errors in the healthcare system. And don't even get me started with accountability. If AI system messes up, like prescribes the wrong treatment or misdiagnosis, who takes the hit? The hospital, the doctors, the patients, the developers, or we just say AI did it? Yeah, that's not gonna work in the real life cases. So look, there's the one way we're getting out of this mess, with regulation and transparency. But good luck with that, when companies like Google and Amazon have their fingers in every pie. So next time someone's telling you AI is the future of healthcare, remember, future is really looking like a Black Mirror episode.
Well folks, here you have it. AI in healthcare, from the life-saving breakthroughs to dystopian nightmares. Where you see it as a tool for evolution or cause for caution, one thing is clear. AI is here to stay and it's reshaping the world. As we sign off, remember to ask questions, to be curious, and maybe give some rest to your AI assistant. It's doing it best. From all of us, Dorm News, Merry Christmas, and here's to healthier, tech-savvy New Year. See you next time.